Welcome to the 9th Annual Swim with the Sharks Pitch Competition, presented by the Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce's Emerging Enterprise Center in partnership with the Newcastle County Office of Economic Development NCC Innovates Initiative and the Delaware Small Business Development Center. This annual competition is a testament to our growing entrepreneurial community, and we thank you for joining us in support of our future business leaders and change makers here in Delaware.
And we are honored to be hosting such an important program, which has showcased over 100 early stage companies and invested over $110,000 into their success. This year's finalists truly embody the entrepreneurial spirit here in Delaware, and I'm inspired by their continued progress the local entrepreneurs are making, even during times of economic crisis. This moment has challenged our community, but through it we have become more resilient, innovative, and collaborative, showing why the first state is the best state to launch and grow a business.
My name is Jayvon Fairman-Davis. I am the CEO and founder of Chess Express Kids. You can follow me on social media at Chess Express Kids. That is on Instagram and Facebook, and then YouTube as well. www.chessexpresskids.com. That is the best way to reach us. We're not really selling chess, so we're selling essential life skills that transforms these kids' lives, especially underprivileged children who don't have access to this. It teaches you patience, confidence, calculation, critical thinking, so many things. It opened my perspective and it showed me that anything was possible, right? Because in chess, after the first move, a lot of people don't know, the moves are almost infinite. Like there's billions of moves after the first move. You move one pawn and there's billions of possibilities. And that's how life is, right? You make one step forward and you could do anything after. I probably wouldn't be a business owner if it wasn't for chess, and being an entrepreneur is something that really brings me happiness. All aboard the Chess Express. This is Beth Harmon. Beth Harmon is the star of The Queen's Gambit, a Netflix series that started in October 2020. And since then, chess has made $36 billion, $4.5 million in chess memberships, and 42 million hours of chess watched on Twitch. Growing up in Wilmington, Delaware, where the crime is high and hope is low, a lot of kids turn to drugs and violence to cope with their lack of. Luckily for my friends and I, we were given access to chess. And chess not only gave us a lifelong of opportunity and essential life skills that brought us to where we are today, it also gave us a chance to travel across the U.S., something we never thought we would be able to do. So we went from the streets of Wilmington to SeaWorld, to Disney World, to Tennessee, a bunch of different places of that nature, and now I am where I am today. I am Jayvon Davis, CEO and founder of Chess Express Kids. I've taught over 700 students chess. I'm a multi-time national championship chess competitor and coach, and I'm also the co-host of Delaware's very first fully virtual chess tournament, the Wilmington Open. The problem is that a lot of underprivileged children lack the programs and activities that cultivate these essential life skills. And our solution is to bring the very same impact that I got from chess to other students in the Delaware area with an engaging and affordable chess coaching platform that teaches kids essential life skills that will change the trajectory of their lives. Currently, we offer school programs, after school programs, during school programs, before school programs, any you could think of, depending on how we negotiate with the school, for $1,500 to $2,000 for 8 to 10 sessions. We also offer one-to-one group tutoring as well for $60 an hour. How we currently acquire these schools is through email. We send a nicely worded email, of course. They send it back if they're interested, and we negotiate price from there. How we plan to expand is through customer referrals. So far, we actually already have one referral from a principal with 9 schools in his district. And he's already referred us to those 9 schools. We have yet to do business, but that is how we plan on growing in the future. So far, we've made $10,540 in revenue, and we've spent about $2,000 on instructors. We've currently worked with 5 schools for a total of 40 sessions, 66 total sessions with 11 recurring customers for individual and group sessions. Those individuals and groups come from the states of Delaware, Pennsylvania, California, New York, and Texas. Although we plan to expand globally, our current target and focus is on the 298 schools in Delaware. But our focus target is for 12 schools in 1 year. And at the price of $6,500 for a year, that our current and future prospective clients have agreed upon as a fair price to teach chess for a year, we can make $78,000 in 2022. This is our projected revenue. We'll go to year 3. That is $325,000, as you can see, and that is if we worked at 50 schools. Our competitors are Train of Thought, who's worked with over 500 schools since 2006. Chess Masters of Delaware, they are a national championship winning chess team. And New York Chess Kids, they also offer a multitude of different ranges for chess coaching. Our competitive advantage is our locality, especially here in Delaware, since we were born and raised here, and you'll see that in the team slide later. We're born, raised here, and as an educator, I know that being able to relate to the kids is the most important thing to the kids. Because if they don't know where you come from, they don't know your struggle, how can they listen to you, right? It's just like a preacher who hasn't been through anything, right? Why would you listen to it? Today, we are seeking $10,000, and that is to pay for 4 instructors to reach those 12 schools. And at those 12 schools, we will be effectively impacting 240 plus students. And the team that's going to make that happen is me, Jayvon Davis, CEO, founder, lead instructor, multinational championship competitor, yet another national chess champion, Ruth Ironque. She is also an instructor. One more national champion, why not? Abu Kamara, operations consultant and part-time instructor. Salome Thomas L., one of our advisors, 8-time national chess championship winning coach. And Gary Johnson III, another one of my advisors and founder of First Founders Accelerator, which I am so grateful to be a part of. Thank you.
The students that you're teaching chess, have you seen any changes in their other school subjects?
Yes, I'm actually proud to tell you, math scores there's this one kid in particular, I'm not gonna say their name, but he was struggling, and when I introduced him to chess puzzles, you could see his math skills are I don't know, it's like miles improved. It's such a beautiful thing to watch. I don't have the numbers, unfortunately, because you don't have access to that. But yeah, you can see the change, definitely.
How are you attracting? So usually, I work in the underrepresented space too, right? In software development. And one of the things we get asked all the time is how do we attract people to a field that they're not normally used to seeing people that look like them in? So how do you attract the students to participate?
It's actually simple. For us, since I am a young person, young Black person, they automatically gravitate to me, especially young Black boys. And that was reflected when I was young as well, because I didn't have a father figure or any positive role models, right? Until 3 Black male chess coaches came to me, and I automatically thought it was cool just because I didn't see people like me doing it. So
if you're doing these 8 to 10 week sessions or with 20 kids, how many instructors are you planning to have in those schools?
For the 12 schools?
So if we're looking at 20 kids, how many instructors per 20 kids?
Just one.
Just one.
Yeah. I started off doing it by myself before I knew what was good for me. because I can't be everywhere at once. So this is exactly what this money is for. So we could have more instructors in different places instead of me running around to 30 different schools and having to quit my job. You know what I mean? So.
Well, thank you for coming today.
Thank you all. Thank you all for listening.
All right, so you just swam with the sharks. Tell us how you're feeling.
I'm feeling great. I'm feeling nice and hydrated after swimming. I loved it.
I'm Zach DeLong.
I'm Leigh Tona, and we are the owners of Sleeping Bird Coffee.
Normal social media, Facebook, Instagram, that's where we're like most active with letting people know what's going on with the shop.
Yeah, or just come in. We're on Miller Road. I think for Wilmington, it's close to where we live, and it's easy to be part of a community that you're already in and that you live in. So we applied last year, and we got as far as the virtual pitch. And at the time, we were really only pitching for what we were hoping would be an actual business. We only had the food truck then, and now we have a brick and mortar. So they convinced us to enter again, so we did. And I'm really glad we did, because we got further this time, and it's been a good process, I think.
Yeah.
It's been fun meeting people and sharing our story and telling people about the coffee shop. I'm Leanne.
And I'm Zach. We're presenting for Sleeping Bird Coffee. Sleeping Bird Coffee is our coffee shop. It's located on Miller Road, next to La Pizzeria Metro and Wilmington Brew Works. It's in Miller Road Station. We're known for our homemade coffee or latte flavors, pastries, and breakfast and lunch food items.
So we actually have a really unique and successful proof of concept. When the pandemic started in 2020, Zach had no more events to go to with his truck, so we started parking it in the parking lot of our future brick and mortar. We hadn't signed a lease yet, so it was a really great way to vet the neighborhood, see that proof of concept, and start getting our customers coming to the right location. In addition, word of mouth, just really getting those customers used to coming and getting coffee there. So we opened the shop in May of 2021, and we actually applied for this last year with the hopes that we would have a shop at this point, and we do. And it's been really nice going back and when we applied again, seeing those numbers, because we have doubled what we had anticipated this time last year, which has been really nice to see.
Moving forward, we're hoping to see an increase in sales that we're planning on driving with increased catering. We're using the truck as a catering tool because it allows us to send a barista to an event and they can actually prepare lattes, iced coffee, things that you can't traditionally just send from a coffee shop, because it's like the boxes of coffee is what you are sort of stuck with, but the truck gives us a lot more options for what we can do with it. And we can do events like weddings, stuff like that. It's a lot more fun for people. And then I can also take the truck out to neighborhoods like I was doing during the pandemic. And we're currently doing that like 2 times a month. We want to increase that with more neighborhoods, and then in general, just more catering events with the truck.
Breakfast is our most popular thing, as you might guess, since we're a coffee shop. We have avocado toast, really, really popular, bacon, egg, and cheeses, and then you'll see in the middle our pastry case, and we have about 5 or 6 pastry items a day, more on the weekends. We are able to rotate flavors kind of depending on what we feel like. We make everything in-house. We do pretty much all of the baking ourselves. And it's really nice that people get to come in and get something homemade. I know a lot of coffee shops, it depends on what they offer, but in my experience, it's a lot of grab and go stuff. So we are really proud of the fact that we make everything in-house.
If we do win the prize money, our plan is to expand to the 2nd floor of our building. It would double our square footage, and as you can see from this picture, it's a very beautiful space with the ceiling like that. We would be able to add a lot more seating because things get very cramped currently with, or on the weekends with the number of people we have in there. So it would give us a lot more seating for the customers. And then we want to add additional storage because we're running out of room currently, so we need more dry goods storage. And if we could put in some like closets and stuff upstairs, it would give us that extra space so things aren't quite so crammed.
Yeah, and we spoke to our contractor who built out our floor because it was empty when we had signed our lease and went in. He estimates the project to be about $50,000, so winning $10,000 would really make a dent in that project, especially when we've just taken out a loan for the completion of our current space. And I think that coming from last year with the truck to this year with the shop, and hopefully next year with a 2-story shop, would be showing really great growth, and having that prize money would really aid us in being able to fulfill what we want, both for ourselves and for the community, because it's been a really great space for people in the neighborhood, share a cup of coffee, see their friends, things like that. With that upstairs, we also really want to turn it into a space that people can rent out. We did an event for Senator McBride, which was really great in our downstairs section, but because we only have about 20 seats, it took up the whole space, which is great, especially because we did it on a Tuesday. But if people want to start having events in our space on the weekends, right now it's not really feasible. So having that upstairs space to rent out would increase our bottom line, as well as give people the space to have kind of more solidarity, their own private area, have baby showers, more events, just for the community in general. And I think it would be a really great addition to what we're currently offering.
And then a little more about us. I started the coffee truck 4 years ago. It was basically a very scaled down version of a coffee shop that I can move around. So I was pretty limited in what I could do, and expanding into a real coffee shop has been nice because it's a lot more fun. Get to have a full menu, more pastries, just more options in general.
Yeah, and I started, I also had a food truck. It was called I Don't Give a Fork. I sold it a few months ago to concentrate on the coffee shop now. And we met through food truck related events, and we're getting married next year.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you.
Was the increase of your sales due to selling more coffee or adding additional products?
So the increase in sales actually was, it wasn't so much an increase in sales, it was an increase based on what we thought we were going to sell. Because when we applied last year, we didn't have the shop, so we were putting numbers forward that like we were expecting. And then the double in sales is more just what we thought versus what we are doing.
I think we were also basing some of the numbers off of what we were seeing from the truck, and because the truck is small and the equipment, like coffee equipment on the truck, is limiting in how much you can, like how much output you can have. The shop allows you to serve just more people,
especially because we have
faster.
employees, yeah.
So have you seen from May to June, July, now August, have you done a monthly cash flow statement? Do you know, are you breaking even? Are you into a line of credit? How are you with the financials?
So we're doing better than breaking even. We haven't taken out a line of credit. We've just kind of been bootstrapping what we need past what we got from the loan that we took out. But we are seeing really good numbers. I don't know like how specific you want us to get, but we're at about, we're paying ourselves. So, I think we're in kind of a good position. But, we're always afraid of like the honeymoon period. So we're not, we don't want to celebrate too early, but we're definitely doing better than we had expected.
Well, congratulations on your engagement. That's going to be
thank you.
very special. And thank you for coming in today.
Thanks for coming
Congrats.
Thank you guys for being here.
in. Yep, good luck.
Okay, so how did it go? Tell us a little bit about the pitch and what some of those questions were. How are you feeling now after the pitch?
I think it was good. I think they asked some really great questions, and I hope that we were able to cover everything that they were looking to hear from Sleeping Bird.
Pitch went better than I was expecting. So.
The Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce helps you grow your business through networking, business growth training, referral groups, marketing opportunities, and more. We advocate for our members at the local and state levels of government and work closely with elected officials to create economic prosperity and enhance the quality of life in our community.
If I can sum up what it's meant for us to be part of the Chamber in one word, I would say oportunidad.
To me, is connections.
The best benefit to our business that the Chamber has offered is finding a way to find and connect with customers.
The Newcastle County Chamber membership to me means partnership. From the partnerships and networking here, I've found new ways of expanding our business that I had never even considered.
Best part about the Chamber is that I feel like the Chamber's in it with me. So if they're talking to other companies or they're seeing other opportunities, they're bringing it to us, things that I would not see on a normal day-to-day basis, and that right there is invaluable.
Came in here and I was welcomed as a friend. So it was an opportunity to introduce JanPro to the community, as well as make some great connections.
Felt like we were never alone. There was always someone there that we could turn to and ask and trust.
Since 1922, Delaware's businesses have leveraged the Chamber to build awareness, grow revenue, and develop new business relationships. So I hope you'll consider joining the Chamber today. Let's work together to accelerate business growth for you and for Delaware.
Increasingly, it's a small business economy, a startup economy, one based on science and research and innovation. And so small business and entrepreneurs are more important than ever.
The SBDC provides essential education, training, and one-on-one professional consulting free of charge so that small businesses get all of the support they need to reach the next level of growth and to help spur job growth in the state of Delaware.
They're at the center of the Delaware economic ecosystem. They connect entrepreneurs that are looking to start new businesses and entrepreneurs that are already successful that are looking to expand, where they can provide all the resources that are needed, whether it's mentoring, whether it's on-the-job training, any type of equipping that the entrepreneur needs. You can come to one place and you can plug into all the resources you need to be able to achieve your goals.
My name is Ethan Berg. I am the founder and CEO of Agora World. We have a website, agoravr.world. You can find us on LinkedIn, Instagram, Twitter, and then just follow me. I speak at a lot of different conferences and podcasts all the time about this. I started Agora while I was in school, so I just graduated from Temple University last May during the pandemic, and I started this during my junior year because one of my friends moved away. So he traveled, he went to California. I think we all know from the world global connections that we have at this point, it's difficult to kind of keep a bond strong. So we lost touch, and that kind of led me to wanting to build an environment where you could have experiences that keep people together and allow you to maintain those memories and the bonds that you may have despite being thousands of miles apart. In a world where we're not really sure when the next time we're allowed to kind of go out and have these sort of physical interactions, I think it's vital to make sure that we have a backup plan and a way to still connect with those that aren't physically near you. You know, the geographical bounds are endless at this point. Hey guys, how are you guys doing today? My name is Ethan Berg. I'm a recent graduate of Temple University, and I'm the founder and CEO of Agora, and our mission is to democratize 3D and immersive technology. So we all live in a world today where we have friends, family, and business colleagues from all across the world. We FaceTime, we text, we phone call, we play video games, and we have social media. But are there any real world experiences that you can share with someone? Something that's immersive and engaging, something that allows you to have a bond, real-time social interaction with one another, despite being apart. So what we're building is we're looking 5 years into the future and saying, where do we want to be? And what we've recognized is that there's going to be a huge adoption of immersive websites, the next step, the next generation of websites. Each of these websites are going to be immersive, where you can walk through a space and explore. They're going to be interactive, so you see other people there at the same time as yourself, and they're fully customizable and modular to all of your needs. And what we do at Agora is that we're democratizing it by making it extremely simple to not only create, but also to discover and share these experiences with those who mean most. When it comes to creation, we've made it 25 times less time in order to create these experiences. For developers, we've turned a 6-month process into 15 minutes by creating an SDK that packages everything that we've built to date. No-code customization tools, our audio components, echo cancellation, presentation tools, and allow developers to take advantage of all of those and make it into real time. For creators, no-code customization tools allow those that don't have the technical skill set to get involved, to have the ability to create these. I'm a no-code founder, so I cannot personally code for my life, and I can create an experience by going step by step in under 20 minutes. So you select the type of experience. I want a gallery, retail store. I want to have an education classroom. You then select the world theme and plugins that are available on our WordPress community developer ecosystem. And then you customize a space with a template. So you upload an image to slot 5, a video to slot 10, product to table 2, press save, and you can experience it in real time. When it comes to the discovery, today, it's extremely difficult to find experiences like these. If you were to go on Google right now and look for a virtual retail store, you'll see that all you find are the software providers that allow people to create these experiences. But what we're looking to do is create a search engine that allows people to find individual experiences like this and connect with their brands and interconnect the metaverse in ways we've never seen before. And when it comes to the simple to share, we've made it so that you can use these experiences directly on your Mac and Windows computers. It's a mouse and keyboard functionality for the time being. You simply click on a URL, it will prompt you to open our application, and you'll jump directly in, just like a Zoom call. And it simulates all real-life interaction. So it feels real with high-fidelity graphics, has real-time audio-based spatial interaction. So as you see here, you can have multiple conversations going on at once in the space. The closer you get, the louder. Further away you get, the quieter it is. And there's only 3 clicks in order to purchase goods and connect with each other on other medium. And what we imagine for the future of shared online experiences extends to everything from community events, career fairs, expos, conferences, art galleries, retail stores, real estate walkthroughs. I mean, you name it, it's possible on our platform. To date, we've done a lot with traction. I would say the most notable, we ran Philly Tech Week's opening event back in May with Pact and Technically. We've also ran multiple career fairs. Up to 250 people were there. They spent an average of an hour, 42 minutes on the site. And on top of that, we're also running the Delaware Entrepreneurial Summit in a couple of weeks in October, and we're running 3 days of social events for Independence Blue Cross and BPHL Innovation Festival at the end of September. Our pipeline extends to about $500,000 in ARR. We're talking to plenty of universities, and we actually just signed one university to run a class on the platform in the spring, which is extremely exciting, and we're working on getting these to close in the next couple of weeks. We have a ton of partners that we're working with. We're actually talking to Craig from Marquee in a couple of weeks as well about some sort of partnership there. And so far our customers have absolutely loved the experience. They found it to be engaging, they found it to be immersive, and they've asked if they could share this with friends and family from all across the world. The way that we're going to market is we're targeting 3 different areas. We're targeting events, we're targeting education, and businesses. Each of these have different types of experiences that they're looking to offer, but they all include the same and similar feature set, so it's just rearranged in a different fashion. Most of these are over $1 billion possible within each of these markets, and overall the market that we're in right now, the metaverse industry, is about 180 billion, expected to rise significantly the next couple of years. And the way we're reaching out to them is through direct sales. We're doing LinkedIn, email, calls. We've got affiliate sellers, as I mentioned before, a ton of partners, and our network effect. The more events we have, the more people that come and see the vision for what they're able to do, and then they produce on that. And that's the big thing. The way that we make money is through a subscription model. So the larger your community, the more people you have there at the same time, the more it's going to cost. Our starter package is about $24 a month for up to 20 people to be there at the same time, and it scales from there. And then on top of that, we also do custom development for custom worlds. We have transaction fees from our payment gateway that we have implemented for all digital merchandise that you might buy, clothing for your avatar, custom themes, SEO from our search engine, and so much more. And we're expecting this to grow significantly over the next couple of years. Our goal is to scale about 10 times for the next 3 years straight, try to go 1,000 times from where we are today, and really push the boundaries of what is real and what is possible to connect us online. Right now, we've been operating in our public beta for the past couple of months. As I said, all of these clients are coming in at early access, and we're working diligently to get this out by the end of October so that we can open this up to a public release. The goal is to have this be a public beta where people can start to utilize our system, partnership ecosystem, our avatars, etc., and push that into more accessibility. So we can extend it past just Mac and Windows and put it on your phones, your tablets, your VR headsets, and continue to offer more SDKs and easier accessibility for all, no matter where you are. And none of it would be possible without the amazing team we have. As I said, I'm the CEO and founder. I'm a no-code founder, and I'm the head designer of Agora. So I'm designing it from a perspective of the everyday person who wants to offer these experiences to their community. Sky is our developer. He's unbelievable. He's a wizard, honestly, if you want me to put it in one way or another. He's been doing this for 7 years. He's written 2 books on virtual reality and enterprise. He's released multiple applications and writes curriculums. And then we have advisors that are across the board unbelievable in so many different areas of expertise. We participate in a ton of programs, and we work with the top of the line professionals. And right now we're out raising $500,000 in order to really increase the development. That's what a lot of the money that from this competition is going to go towards, is making sure that we can continue our development and advancing our platform out and offering low-cost solutions to businesses who might not be able to afford to get involved just yet. Thank you very much for your time today, and I'm open to any and all questions you have.
So we've all been, stuck at home or quarantining for the past year or so. And there's a strong interest with people getting outside now, right? Or getting together. Tell me a little more about, let's just say we know about technology and how we really needed to rely on it for the past year or so to get together. Tell me, why would people want to now continue on in an immersive technology space from afar instead of getting together?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I will say that I'm much more of an in-person kind of guy as well. I'm glad we're here today, actually. But when it comes to the experience people have online, I think we've come to understand that there's a lot of fatigue associated with the current way that we're doing things. And from a global perspective, we're now in a world where you've got friends, family, and colleagues from every country across the planet. And because of that, we need new ways to keep in touch, right? I mean, I had a friend that moved away to California, and the reason I started it actually was because we lost touch. It was difficult to keep a bond strong with the current experiences available. So what we're trying to do is extend that and allow people to make memories together and keep their relationship as strong as it might be, even though you're thousands of miles apart from where I am right now, just as you would explore a city together.
What do you use in the background? What is your tech stack?
Yeah, it's fully built on Unity, so it's a Unity plugin. So basically, if you create a 3D environment and or model rendering, and it's an FBX, an OBJ, or a Unity scene file, we can turn it into a social experience that you can share within 15 minutes. Plain and simple. Again, that takes about 6 months to do right now. I mean, our team just did it, so I know that it's a lengthy process. And so that's what we have in the background. We use Photon networking for real-time solutions. We've got a browser plugin so you can do live streaming, video solutions, and all that kind of stuff as well.
Walk me through, right now you're in the process of raising this $500,000 and you're still kind of in beta phase. Walk me through, what is this, your financials, what does this look like, the subscription base? What does this look like for the next, couple years?
Yeah, I guess moving into the future, I do think that our subscriptions are kind of going to drop off in cost. I think it will become cheaper as we start to emphasize the marketplace. In a great world, our goal is to really have that central ecosystem that allows people to take advantage of the tool sets that we've built, the software development kits we have available, so that teams aren't doing the rigorous work, but are rather focused on the design of the experience that they are offering, right? So I think that that's where our real emphasis is going to go in terms of revenue, and we've got a payment gateway that we're implementing right now, so when there's transactions made, I know a lot of places take 10, 20, 30% fees. We don't really want to do that route. It's not right to do to developers and to the designers, and we'd rather make the small margin between the interchange rate and the 2.9% that we're going to charge, same way that Shopify does it and Stripe does it. They take that 0.5, 0.6%, not really noticed, same as it is everywhere else, in a way to really help the community continue to build themselves up and be able to invest in their own growth.
Thank you. Thank you for coming today. We really
Thank you guys for your time.
You.
I appreciate it a lot.
Thank you.
So we're swimming with the sharks. Tell us about it. How do you think it went?
I think it went really great. It's a great conversation, I think, in general about the vision that we have for the future and what they see. And I think it was great to get their input and perspective on it. I think I covered everything that we really wanted to. Yeah, I wouldn't say that there was anything I missed. I feel really great about it, extremely positive.
So my name is Amanda Wiles. I'm with Pediatric Therapy Partners, and I'm the owner and a doctor of occupational therapy.
So we have a website, it's pediatrictherapypartnersde.com. And then you can also find us by searching Pediatric Therapy Partners on Facebook or Instagram. We provide occupational therapy to children in their homes in the Middletown, Delaware area. So specifically, we help children participate in their daily lives at home and school. Commonly, we help kids work on things like attention and regulation, fine motor skills, coordination, and dressing skills. It's so exciting to be able to share what we do with families in the community. I know there are a lot of families looking for support for their child, and we're happy to be one of those people that they can come to for that support. Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Wiles. I'm the owner and doctor of occupational therapy with Pediatric Therapy Partners. The mission of Pediatric Therapy Partners is to partner with children and families through therapeutic services to improve their daily lives. Specifically, we provide occupational therapy to children to support their participation at home and school. Commonly in OT, we help children who are struggling with things like coordination, attention and regulation, fine motor skills, dressing skills, and more. Sadly, many families in the local area face long wait lists with local providers. And really, what parent wants to wait months to get their child the help that they know they need? We provide additional service options to local families to decrease wait time for services. We provide services in families' homes in the Middletown, Delaware, Bear, Delaware, and Cecil County, Maryland area, with few local competitors in each town. While we know there is a need for more providers due to these wait lists, national data also does support this. 1 in 6 children have a developmental disability, many of whom can qualify for occupational therapy. Additionally, the occupational therapy profession has a growth rate of 16%, which is considered very high compared to the national average of 4%. Lastly, Middletown, Delaware has rapid population growth of 21.4%, which is also very high compared to a national average of only 6%. Unique to us is that we focus on parent collaboration and sensory processing treatment methods. Caregivers are present throughout the duration of therapy sessions provided in their home, with collaboration and education throughout those sessions. Research also shows that home-based services and caregiver education can improve therapy outcomes. Additionally, I received my doctorate in OT focused in sensory processing, and I'm currently receiving a certification in sensory integration treatment. This is a research-based treatment method for children provided by occupational therapists. So for a little bit about our business model, our client acquisition is from 3 main sources. Those are word of mouth from our clients, online sources, and also other local providers. We're very thankful for our collaboration with several local organizations who have directly referred clients to us. When we work with a child, we typically see them 1 to 2 times per week, and the duration of services can vary from 3 months to 2 or more years, depending on that child's specific needs. We accept most major health insurances for payment, and while I can't share the specific contracted rates with the insurance companies, we have an average payment of around $100 per 1-hour session. Potential earnings from after paying a part-time employee who sees around 14 sessions per week are around $35,000 to $40,000. And that amount is after paying the wages to the employee. And so this provides finances for us to invest in overhead costs, as well as reinvestment in therapy materials and therapist training to continually improve our services for families. To date, we have shown largely consistent growth and profitability within 1 year of opening. Here you can see our gross profit history from opening in October 2020 to the past month of August 2021. Moving forward, we are projecting a net profit of around $33,000 for 2021. We'll also plan to hire an additional part-time therapist by the end of the year. In 2022, we'll plan to hire 2 additional therapists, a full-time office staff member, as well as open a brick-and-mortar clinic in the rapidly growing Middletown, Delaware area. With these considerations and these additions for 2020, we're projecting a net profit of around $50,000. This grant would help to support providing 3 jobs across Delaware in 2022 and the opening of a brick-and-mortar clinic to serve local families. Thank you so much for your time, and I would love to answer any questions.
So you're currently located in Middletown, Delaware, and most of your work is performed in private homes or in schools?
Yes, so primarily when we see a client, we are traveling to their house in that Middletown, Delaware, Bear, Delaware, and a little bit into Cecil County, Maryland as well, primarily because they have no other pediatric therapy providers there, so we do also serve that county as well. And then we're looking to open a physical location where families can come to us, probably sometime, the third quarter of 2022.
Have you done a complete financial model with the envisioned bricks and mortar and the costs and the fit out costs and the mortgage or whatever if you're leasing? So do you have a full financial model for that?
Right, so I have gone as far as 2022 with the opening of the brick and mortar in the third quarter. So assuming that, with the lease cost and then the startup costs to purchase the equipment needed for the space. I would be looking for a space that is already built, like carpet and walls, and not like a shell space. So assuming that, the projections for 2022 took into account those costs.
And were they positive?
Yes. So the net profit we would be looking at for 2022 is around $50,000. That's after paying for those expenses, considering the month-to-month cost, as well as the expenses of our therapists that we would need.
And how specifically are you trying to, aside from just networking with them, reaching out to them, how specifically are you trying to market to the families?
Families, yes. So primarily we have used online marketing strategies. That is the advertisements on Facebook platforms, that type of thing. That really has been our primary marketing so far. That, the website, and then on Google Business, as we've gotten more and more 5-star reviews, that's really helped families find us and feel comfortable reaching out to the practice. Those are the biggest ways so far.
Okay, well, thank you for coming today. And
thank you.
Wish you the best.
Thank you.
So how you feeling? You just met with the sharks. You were in there swimming with them.
Yes.
How'd it go?
I think it went well. I was happy to share our mission. The judges had some challenging questions, but I think I was able to answer them well and tell them more about what we do. This is so exciting. It's such a good opportunity to share what we do and to just, have others hear about our mission.
We are Editor, and our vision is to be the world's most reliable online engineering simulator for all kinds of projects in the energy industries.
Here at the Emerging Enterprise Center, we look forward to helping entrepreneurs build and grow their business by accelerating the learning curve for new business owners, bridging the community connections, and offering a space for future innovators to make an impact on Delaware and the world. Our Business Incubator and Accelerator program offers 5,000 square feet of affordable office and co-working space, conference rooms, professional business development education, expert mentorship, office amenities, and connections that are vital to the success of a new business startups and entrepreneurs.
Since opening our doors, we have proudly worked with over 73 startups to generate over $83 million in revenue and creating over 250 jobs here in Delaware. Even when the pandemic was keeping us at home, we became more committed to supporting small businesses through virtual programming, support, networking, and events. If you are a new business or know someone who could benefit from our Incubator Accelerator program, please visit www.eecincubator.com today to learn more about how we can assist you in launching and growing your business.
Before we share the results, our staff at the Emerging Enterprise Center would like to sincerely thank everyone involved in making this event possible, and we commend all of our contestants. And with that, I am honored to introduce Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer, whose continued partnership made this event possible and will be presenting today's winner with the check.
Hi, I'm Newcastle County Executive Matt Meyer. We are pleased in Newcastle County government to have an NCC Innovates program that once again this year is partnering with the Newcastle County Emerging Enterprise Center to bring you Swim with the Sharks. Now on TV, you might see people jumping into a shark tank. Here in Delaware, we actually have to swim with the sharks. This year we had 21 local entrepreneurs, really highly qualified who competed to get to the stage today, and we're about to announce the grand prize winner of $10,000. I wanted to take a moment to thank our judges, Bruce, Stephanie, Chris Kenny, who gave their time, along with Bob Beekner of the Emerging Enterprise Center and Bob Chadwick of Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce. Before I make the announcement, just one caveat. They say that whoever finishes second, third, fourth in America's Got Talent often end up with a bigger record contract. So keep that in mind. Past winners of this competition include Carver Ties, SAS Nanotechnologies, Trick Robotics, leading local Delaware companies that are really growing nationally, in some cases globally, and we hope to partner with you to do the same regardless of whether or not you're a winner today. So without further ado, let me announce the winner of the 2021 Swim with the Sharks competition through a pandemic, Chess Express Kids. Congratulations, Jayvon.
It feels amazing to win. I've put so much hard work into this, and really it feels great to know that my ideas are valued, right? The idea that I could transform children's lives using chess, something that's not really known much, and it just feels really great to have that acknowledged. What the $10,000 by itself means is that I could hire 4 more instructors to teach at 12 different schools, and that'll affect more than 240 kids in the area. And that's our goal, is to affect kids. So this $10,000 means the most. Shout out to being yourselves. This is why I love working with kids, because they're wholly themselves, and I could always remind them that, and they take heed to it. So I love y'all.
Congratulations! The grand prize package also includes 1-year virtual office at the Emerging Enterprise Center, a 1-year membership for the Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce plus an extended marketing package, 1 standard tier NextFab membership for 3 months, 1-year World Trade Center Delaware membership, and a Harvard Business Services standard company formation package. These prizes total over $15,000. Finalists will receive a 1-year membership to the Newcastle County Chamber of Commerce and a promotional video about their business produced by King Creative. Thank you again to all of our contestants and our final judges. CEO and co-founder of Code Differently, Stephanie Eldridge, President and CEO at the Kennedy Family ShopRites of Delaware, Chris Kennedy, Growth Coach of Northern Delaware, Bruce Rushton, and our semifinal judges, Associate State Director of Delaware Small Business Development Center, Danita L. Henderson, Marketing and Management Assistant Professor at Goldie Beacom College, Deanna Merritt, Associate Director of Commercialization at University of Delaware Horn Entrepreneurship, Mike Rakunas, and Venture Service Manager at NextFab, Toder Rakoff. A special thank you to our program partners, Newcastle County NCC Innovates Initiative and Delaware Small Business Development Center, and all of our sponsors who made this event possible. If you would like to participate in next year's event as a contestant or sponsor, please email us at info@eecincubator.com or visit www.eecincubator.com/swimwiththesharks for more information.